Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time reviewing on The Hunger Games Catching Fire. Now, as you know, The Hunger Games Catching Fire is a 2013 dystopian science fiction adventure film that was meant to be a sequel to the 2012 film The Hunger Games, as well as being based on the second novel by Suzanne Collins from 2009. Now, I remember back at my second college, near the end of my final year, I did do Catching Fire as a book report for my kind of for my sort of book report. And I would say, yeah, the book version of Catching Fire is just as good as the film. So the premise of the film is meant to show how Katniss and Petra have kind of still want to kind of get back to their normal lives after the events of the last Hunger Games. And we do kind of see how Katniss does feel responsible, guilt-ridden, and at the same time unable to kind of process what happens. And yeah, we do see how President Snow wants to kind of keep the rebellion, the potential rebellion, under control, and even get Katniss and Pietro to do what they want from him. And we do kind of see how other districts are slowly wanting to rebel, and we do kind of see how both Katniss and Pietro realize that things have only just begun. And we do kind of see how for the upcoming 75th Hunger Games, known as the Court of Quill, which kind of brings back all previous victors, we do kind of see how Katniss and both Pietro know this is not going to be an easy game. And yeah, we do see how Heinrich and even Ginner give them advice on how to kind of form alliances, and we don't really see. And I think as well we do kind of see how we do see the other kind of past tributes. Like, you do have two who are kind of tech-savvy. You also have one who is kind of meant to be one who's basically meant to be more like a female, more blonder counterpart to Candace. And I would say, yeah, Joanna's character is definitely my personal favourite. Like, she's a bit more tomboyish. She's a bit more not taking a crap from anyone. And I think with the new Hunger Games, you can tell there's a lot more dangers and a lot more problems that the characters are gonna have to face. Like poisonous frogs, fogs, dangerous monkeys, as well as giant lightning storms and huge tsunami waves, and so on. And I think one part that does feel kind of sad, and if not sympathetic, where Finrick, who's meant to be one of the alliances with Katniss and Pietra, when he sees how his old friend Mags offers to sacrifice herself, you can tell he knows deep down that she was too old to kind of be for the Hunger Games, and even accepted that it was going to happen sooner or later. I think it's like being a grandchild, knowing that your grandparent is going to die, and just have to accept it. I think what makes it work with the Hunger Games, the new one, is you can tell President Snow is determined to destroy Katniss and show no concern or care for his actions. We do see other possible alliances and the start of the rebellion. We know that these characters aren't going to survive this, but still try to keep on fighting. I think what also makes it work is you can tell with President Snow's Death Squad, they don't show any concern for the people they hurt, and are just shown to be just as bad as he is, not showing any hints of remorse or regret. I think the second one works because you know there's going to be a lot more repercussions. You know that after the first Hunger Games, we both know Katniss and Pietra are both in a new game that they're not going to come back from after the last one. So I think this one definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, comic reviewer here, signing out.